Welcome back to the fucking show, everyone. I have some really cool news. Man, motherfuckers gonna be pissed when they hear this episode because motherfuckers are literally using shit like rapid launch or like Udengsto, like the different type of fucking tools out there to try to launch these projects from tweets from CTO news, from CT knows, right? Crypto Twitter. So how can I say this? So basically, a really good developer. I'm not gonna say who it is because the dude's super private, super based, and like I don't want to blow his spot up. Let's just say he's been in the bundling industry for a while. He showed, and his team, like him and his like programming team showed like basically like they're able to not only handle a lot of different wallets when it comes to specifically just like money and Solana in general and their communities, but also be able to help out with certain problematic issues that might occur in different communities or whatnot. And I know I'm kind of talking in riddles, but I want to get to like the magic of what's happening here. What if I fucking was to tell you, right, that you can easily now through the power of AI do the same thing in a sense what the snipers are doing, but on a deployment side of things. What I mean by that is, what if I told you every fucking time Elon Musk tweets or Orangey or whoever who has a major influence, the moment they tweet, I not only want a dev buy to happen automatically, like I'm not talking about I'm sitting there in front of a fucking computer screen and waiting for plays to come. No, I can fucking go to sleep. Not only can I go to sleep, but I can bundle and I can also snipe, and I have so many fucking options to profit. It's like literally, I tell you, I'm kid you not. Let me show you the fucking proof in the pudding. This is crazy. I swear to you, and I was thinking to myself that this was literally like, I mean, at first, I'm not too sure about shit because you never know, even if the dude that I do know is bullish, but let me just drop the ball right here. Boom. So your boy's fucking printing on A of fucking K, all right? I've did 3 projects on AFK. I came in with a 3 soul fucking buy. I did 15 wallets, automatically dispersed, automatically reads P&L, automatically reads markups, automatically reads profitability, and fucking sells at the fucking same time, y'all. Yo, I'm not fucking kidding. I'm not even fucking making this up. Imagine the power. Like, let me show you how this shit works, guys. This is fucking crazy. So first and foremost, it has, I'm trying to show you like the whole entire app, so excuse me because I do need to zoom out, but it's got a lot of stuff to offer. I want to show you every single details of this and how you can leverage, like me literally was able to go to sleep with 15 soul, wake up with 20 soul. Literally, I swear to you. This is the easiest fucking money I've ever fucking made, and I want to show you how it's done because this particular app is nowhere to be found at all when it comes down to it. Like, it's literally a fucking customized situation that my buddy was like, yo, like, should we ligate this shit? We're fucking printing. I'm like, yo, if you can develop a way where we can have like multiple levels of referral commission, it might be worth my while to actually drop the beans and tell people about this shit. But if not, I'm gonna keep this for us. And so he did that. So I'm like, all right, bet, let's fucking run this shit up. So let me, without any further ado, I want to show you this fucking app because it's a fucking game changer, guys. Without any further ado, I want to get right into it. But first, let me go ahead and light this shit up. This is what I do around here. It is what it is. 1 second. All right, like, let's go. Let's fucking go. So let's back up real quick. So first thing first, as you may notice, when you first of all, it's a feed. Obviously, it's a feed. It's like fucking Bullocks, just like fucking Axiom. These are custom now. They're either using the fucking Twitter API or their own shit to be able to bring in these tweets at a fast, ultimate speed. A year ago, that was not the thing. Now it's easier to see this shit. So I'm not trying to like show you this because obviously this has been done in a lot of different ecosystems. And of course, yeah, you can also, like other ecosystems, hit deploy, choose whether it be pump or whether it be bonk, throw your ticker in, throw your, the actual, what's it called, the link of the Twitter itself, the logo, or, the image itself, and then boom, launch your fucking token, right? Now, what makes this really special compared to every fucking other machine or app, whatever you want to fucking call it, is the presets. No other app in the world, I kid you not, at least that I know of, has these abilities that makes this 10 times. And by the way, did I mention that this is free to use? Like, you can basically, it's not like a cost. Like, I'm not trying to sell you guys things shit. Like, I'm not trying to sell you, oh, you gotta pay 5 or 10 over this shit. The way they were able to fucking monetize this shit is, when you make money, we make money. You know, when I say we make money, it's because there's a fucking commission system where it's like a level 1, 2, and level 3 commission system, which is fucking dope. So everybody's like all fair, all fucking fair play. Anyways, if you go to your settings here, and then from your settings, you're going to be able to see presets. Now, within the presets, you have the options to have 3 different presets. With this preset, you could do dev by for whatever amount you want it to place right there, right? Alongside with also doing bundling. I can enable bundle mode. I can enable snipe mode. And with that being said, if I wanted to say, come in with, say, with like 12 wallets or something, and the amount of that at like, you know, a certain percentage, right? I can do so. I can go ahead and do so. I can put that in. I want 12 wallets to come in at 0.24 amount. I want, you know, a minimum interval of a max interval of here. I want, you know, 3 other wallets to come in. I want them to snipe my project for like 0.64 or some shit, you know. And all this is happening within the preset. Now, what actually happens here, which is even more phenomenal, again, if I was to get this somehow, some way, when it came to like Axiom, which obviously probably would never happen because it's more for traders, then I would be fucking rolling in the fucking dough. But as I told you today, I woke up with 5 Sol, guys, fucking 5 Sol profit and sleeping on that shit. So the way you do this is on the auto sell price sets, you have sell dev after a particular amount of seconds or minutes, or you can do sell after, you know, and then that's just basically all the wallets, not just the dev itself. So if you had, for example, a situation you were coming in and you're bundling and you wanted the dev to sell right immediately after, like, say, the first 2 seconds or whatever it may be, boom, you can set up that to happen. Meanwhile, the other wallets come in flying, blazing crazy, and then you can even set up a safely sell, which is basically going to safely sell every single wallet that you have in the project or token or whatever it may be, as long as it's under a certain market cap, then and also seconds or minutes, depending on what you want to do. Now, this is also cool. This has got an auto take profit too, which is again something that no other. Usually, that you find this to snipers. You find this to snipers, and you know they have limiters, but you're not finding this in the dev world because the tools was not up to par until now. So you have auto TP, auto TP3, I'm sorry, auto TP1, auto TP2, auto TP3, and auto TP fucking 4, and auto TP5. You can have all these set up for different type of parameters, from market caps to ROI to the profit USD. So for example, if I want to auto take profit after I brought in at least like $50 worth of profit, then it'll sell 100%. Boom. It automatically does this in the background. I don't got to worry about no fucking owning an NFT, owning no nodes. I don't got to worry about a fucking VPS system. I don't got to worry about, you know, any of this other bullshit to stop me from getting to the fucking bag. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely would play with this. Also, to the fact that you have, again, 3 different parameters, 3 different sets of doing this. Now, beyond this, you have ways to actually automate the process. To do so, you click on Twitter here. Now, let's say if I want to, you know, automate Elon's situation where every time fucking Elon starts to do something, I will basically want to just ape in, or I want to just essentially, you know, be that person that starts that project. So, my bad. Let me click on AI automation. If I type in Elon, right, boom, I have him selected. I can say every time he does a tweet, or if he does a quote, or if he replies, or on a repost, it'll run P1, or it'll run P2, or it'll run P3. Again, those parameters, those presets that I just got done talking to you guys about. And you can do this from multiple different accounts, you know, not just Elon, but, you know, all the accounts that you side. If you're a type of guy that C2 News, you're like, you know what, I want to hit shit that's like devastating shit. Like, I want to see when people are dying, I want to be the one that's putting up, like, you know, rest in peace, or, you know, blah, 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 whatever C2 News that goes with whoever died and that's popular, right? Well, you can do that by creating keywords, because right here, for example, I have like, all right, click on that. I scroll on down, I says add keyword to trigger. So that means that if I say breaking news, for example, if that is a keyword, it'll only create a token on the actual tweet that has those specific keywords, or else it won't create it at all. And of course, you have your options to again set your parameters up as far as P1, P2, P3, etc. Right? They've also added a little bit extra other custom functionality where, if you want a general keyword tweet search, whether it be like a specific thing, like Kanye maybe be on his shit, tweeting random shit, and you want to look at for specific metrics or certain things, you can do so with this. It will keep a recollection of how many automatic accounts it's following alongside with account keywords. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is one of the reasons why I personally didn't want to fucking even talk about this shit on YouTube, is because I'm only following one account, bro. Elon fucking Musk. And I've been literally printing like fucking nobody's fucking business off one account. Imagine what the fuck I could do if I did multiple ones. And again, I wasn't even gonna fucking do this fucking video, to be completely freaking honest with you, because like literally I got this literally recently, and I'm like, you know what? Let's see what it's do. 9 times out of 10, I get shit that doesn't work, and when it doesn't work, I'm like, you know what? Why didn't it work? Blah blah blah. All right, let me go back and forth. Let me do some homework, and then eventually we can chill. This is one of those things where I'm like, yo, this shit fucking worked from the fucking jump. I'm up like a motherfucker. But what? But there's some learning curves here. There's learning curves that needs to be taught, so that's why I'm here, giving you that whole 411. The way AI works is literally working with ChatGTP to be able to grab these tweets and have certain different rules, so that way it knows what type of ticker to make, what type of description to make, what type of, things of that nature. And this, by the way, can be defined. The system prompt can be defined. So if you want, you can literally copy and paste this into ChatGTP and come up with other rules, so that way it'll be even more advantageous and bullish to basically create coins. Because, like, for example, I feel like, even though that I woke up with 5 soul, I feel like, honestly, I might have been able to wake up with more if the certain description was off a little bit better, or if I was able to persuade a little bit more of a LARP play off of Elon's tweets. It gives me positioning to have so much leverage in the amount of seconds that people are basically scattering just to be able to drop the coin. You're only dropping the coin, but you're dropping it with bundles or snipes and having auto TPs, which is fucking crazy. Within the first, like, literally second that he puts that shit out, you're already ready to rock and roll. Shit's already in the market. Boom. Sit. Literally, AFK at that. AF fucking K. So yeah, with that being said, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I just want to show you guys a little bit of rundown. You have control of your wallets here. You can hit funding here, which is great. The funder is actually beautiful because it actually allows you to mix the funds from not only the dev wallet, but all the other wallets, and not have to worry about getting a bundler, because this essentially is a bundler, but specifically for CT news only type of place. You can do that. You can also do a destination wallet where to enter the soul, send soul collected, collect from all soul, which is cool. And then, of course, you can export your keys. So anytime you do create these keys, you export them. You can have, safekeeping that you're going to be able to use them everywhere else. You don't got to worry about there's only going to be an internal type of situation. And like I was telling you before, the referral system is pretty dope. If you do fuck with this, it's got fucking 3 levels. 30% on the first level, second level is 20%, and the level 3 is 10%. And this is literally going to who you send to somebody, send to somebody. You're going to continue to claim rewards. Everything's claimable, can be received right away to your fucking wallet without any type of approval process. It's like instantaneous. This is what DeFi is fucking made of. So with that fucking being said, guys, what the fuck? Are you guys fucking excited to make some fucking cash? So like I said, it's a free fucking application. If you have any questions, you could definitely jump in the Discord, ask any questions you want. I'll be more than happy to answer them at my full availability. And yeah, guys, this is amazing. This is a win for us. Just like last week in AI, there was like a lot of shit. Google released Banana. There's a lot of shit that was being done. Competitors of AI brands all across the world will be competing. Now it's less time as us bundlers to have that type of leverage when it comes to these fucking traders. I mean, we've had the leverage already from a lot of times with these bundlers, but to have the leverage with AI connected with the Internet of Things alongside with all the leverage that I just showed you is hands down remarkable. And you're going to be fucking, let's just say, having a really good winter this month, this year, really good winter and to a spring, if you are able to do what I've been doing with this type of shit, guys. So anyways, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Thank you guys for joining me today. I will see you guys on the other side. You have a wonderful, blessed day. Deuces.